You can be, at least attempt to be a lot more oppressive against the Quinn in the top lane. Feels like deja vu in a lot of ways. Safe matchup mid that Ukel's up 12 CS on. Top lane, Doran crushing Summit, having a nice early lead. It's nothing to write home about, but it can. A Drake fight here. Definitely vision advantage right now. Or positional advantage and vision advantage to live SandBox. As Ukel's looking for a solo kill here. Summit's on his way.
Yep, and he's surrounded by 5 people. Flashes forward, Fate, one more auto, and he will be able to get first blood, but he can't get there. Everyone collapses, and Ukel maybe a little bit overexcited after his player of the game performance in game 1.
Yeah, just without having any vision in the river, and also knowing that he was missing in top, Summit was missing. From that alone, it was pretty overzealous, a little behind at the moment.
No! All of that 6 gold, as here's the flash solar flare, and that's another dead Ukel. Oh dear. He really...
On the
damn
turrets here, you can see it in favor of live SandBox, but not all funneled the way they would have liked to have it.
Well, there's the Weaver's Wall, and this Crocodile is dead, guys. There's no real two ways about it. Not even much of a health bar to be sacrificed in order to get there, and they're going to be able to augment this with a turret. KT, great macro play as well as a good pick.
Yeah. The trade-off being the turret take here in the top lane. Actually going to grab this turret down here as well as hybrid, looks like. A little bit slow on the drop for live SandBox to deal with that. They're just not in position to do so. As Ukel again is trying.
This Dragon now available, and KT is starting it off. They don't want to give a Infernal away before starting to win some fights, as Doran with his Harrier just scouting the area. Teleport will come in as it's Croco that secures it once again. It's Soul Point as Effort dives on into the back line. Tower's going to fall down as well because of the Rift Herald, but Fate gets himself into the back of the fight. Hybrid having to flash, and now the Samira gets in amongst it, but Shockwave was held onto. Now Zeus gets forward as Ukel's trying to keep them alive, but he can't really do it. Croco now fighting the Orianna, but Ukel's very strong, and Doran off to the side trying to fight this one out as well, but it is still going to be a one fight for live SandBox, and they got the Dragon. Ukel now going to be jumped on by Croco. He is going to survive. Flash forward once again, and once again not able to do quite enough as this fight is going on for so damn long. There's a blast cone here for Doran to use as he uses it to get rid of Summit, but he can't get rid of the kitty cat, who is going to die by the looks of things. Now Summit finds himself in an alcove, and he will be taken down. And I think that might even out the trade, but I'm not entirely. So going to wrap around, head back to the mid lane. Killer Instinct available. They want to use it as this blue buff just exiting his home for a few moments.
Oh, this is...
There's now KT with some position, but in goes the Solar Flare. Only getting a bit of a slow onto Ukel, who can now regain control. 3-man Shockwave right on the back line, but it hasn't actually locked anyone down. Heroic exit just to keep everyone alive. And the Weaver's Wall is going to split up the fight. Hybrid utilizing it now to lock down the Samira, and the entire bottom lane probably going to fall here. The Void Seeker, will it actually come out? The answer's no. But it looks like KT have done enough. That's a good knock up there onto Doran, but it's just not enough. The fight feels like it's already lost. Without the Samira, they're just not the same.
Nope, certainly not. Once the Samira's gone, I mean, look at the damage output in that fight. 376, taken out super early. And that was a beautiful fight from KT Rolster. I mean, I was about to say this is unwinnable, this fight for KT. They were out of position. There was a vision advantage for live SandBox. I mean, the cards were stacked against them, but they fought beautifully. At Hybrid's flank on the side, he waited till the last possible moment to engage, did a lot of poke damage, and then the Weaver's Wall comes in very, very late into the fight when live SandBox have utilized most of their utility and Samira is no longer relevant. We're going to see an attempt to take this Baron away, but not going to be successful. But that was a beautiful fight from KT.
Really nicely done. That was a bit of a scary Baron because, of course, they don't have anyone that can really tank it, as Solar Flare is going to stop Doran from getting onto his bird as Shockwave comes through onto Effort. I don't know why Ukel did that. You didn't really have to, mate. He's in position there, but no one's going to engage on him, and he's pretty quick on Valor right now.
They're going to fight.
Harrier spots out.
KT has to win this fight once again. Like you said, that's the power of the Soul Point.
Yep, over and over. Every time it gets easier, I guess, because you do have yourself a an Infernal Drake, you know, augmenting your stats. But now KT in position. The Drake's going to reset, though. This is going to be a 50-50. As Hybrid's getting poked out, these spears are powerful. As into the backline, there's the Shockwave! Special cow delivery, I love it! But the Infernal Soul does go over to live SandBox. The fight is not over yet, but maybe it's beginning because the Samira is gone. Croco is gone. The other Croco, he's about to leave as well. As now Fate, he's trying to get out of there. And Effort is as well, but no damage is left over. Blank? Okay, he's got his Zhonya's. He'll be fine. As Fate, maybe not so much. He won't be fine, actually. He's dead, but still they're going to win out this fight. They're probably going to get themselves an ace. As Doran is going to chase Effort to the ends of the earth. That's the double kill for the Quinn, and this may just be the game.
They're trying to push for it here. The inhibitor is shoved down already, and they're just looking at finishing this game. I mean, they were potentially around.
Well, now at least, you know, there's a couple of inhibitors that have been broken. So if KT win any sort of fight from now on, the game is just done. But I thought there might have been a window. Weaver's Wall going to come through as Samira going to be able to block it off, as you can see right there. But in the back of the fight, you can see Croco just going to be taken down by Doran. He's so strong on this Quinn, as Effort also going to feel the pain. And now Zeus just frontlining, Summit trying to do the same thing, but he's in and he's out. The heroic entrance, not looking so heroic, just looking a bit silly, as now we've got the Samira trying to pop off, but she's too far behind. And that's the fight we were talking about. It came in pretty quickly, and KT will this time win the game.
She's too far behind. She's not in position. And KT trying to set up for that Baron take. They had the vision control there. Live SandBox felt the pressure. They walked in, but they didn't get to take the fight on their terms. And that's what happens if you're a Samira that's behind. You end up being the last one to come into a team fight where it's already over before you get to pop off. And that's the end of it. It's going to be KT stealing this win again in the late game. It's going to be a 2-0.
Yeah. And that's going to be the double from Doran as well, saving the Quinn. 9-1